So whenever you are doing something, whatever is your enterprise, whatever your lifestyle, whatever it is, that's all outside. One should not lose your attention which is towards God Almighty. If that is lost, you are lost. There's a very nice poem Namadeva has written about that there was a boy who was flying a kite, and the kite was floating. And this boy was looking after the kite, and while he was talking to everybody else, but his attention was on the kite. Then it goes further. He says that a lady is having the little child on her body, on the waist, and she's cleaning the house. She's cleaning with a little broom. She has to move from here to there, and after that cleaning, she has to do other work also. But the child is here. So her attention is on the child, that he should not fall down, something should not happen. Though she is doing all kinds of work, everything, her attention is on the child. In the same way, your attention should be on your divine power of Kundalini. This third one, he is described that there are many ladies who are taking water from a river. Sometimes they have 3 pitchers on their heads and walking. And while they are walking, they are talking to each other, telling stories about each other and anything, but their attention was on the pitchers which are on their head. In the same way, whatever we are doing, our attention should be on our Kundalini. We should find out what are we doing. As it is, we have the light, but you must take light into every corner of your life, every aspect of your thinking, every kind of an effort you make. And you will be amazed if you really watch your attention, you will really know what you are doing. Is the attention to be watched so much that ultimately you will be surprised that the attention is no more frittering away. Without the attention, you cannot work out Sahaja Yoga. This is the main problem of Sahaja Yoga, is that your attention has to be towards God Almighty. Otherwise, nothing can work out. Your ascent cannot work out. If you have come to Sahaja Yoga to make money, all right, you will make money and get out. If you have come here to show off your knowledge and all that, you will show it and get out. If you have come here to show your power and your authority, you stay there and get out. Like that, many people have gone out, if you know. And this is what is to be really taken care of, that you don't try to use Sahaja Yoga for all these stupid things which are not permanent, which are not eternal. Sahaja Yoga is to be used just for cleansing yourself, for becoming the ocean of love. Now many people also feel that love is rather difficult because you can be harmed by others or somebody can take advantage of you. The main thing about love is, if it is not a pure love, then it creates problems. Supposing you trust somebody because of money, trust somebody because somebody relationship or anything, and you go on indulging into it, ultimately you will find that you will be very disappointed. Very disappointed. But supposing you show your love just with purity about that person, it's so subtle, it's so innate within you, built in, it's there. We have to just open out. Every human being is a bundle of love. And when he is afraid of others, especially in the West, there are so many ideas they have created that you are afraid of this kind of love and that kind of love, and you see the way the perversion and all nonsense is there. But in pure love, there is a kind of a beautiful light which protects you, which guides you, and which enlightens your life completely. This light is just nourished, and also we can say like the lamp has to have the oil. This is the one that is for our spirituality. The love of a person, the love of a person, you are embodiment of love, take it from me. Because you are a human being. Even the animals are there who know what is love is. You see, I know that if you love a tiger, the tiger will never harm.